In order to tell you the story of a pool built in the 1960s, I first need to give you a speedy history of the county. Our county was amazing, thriving and economically stable. With logging, nurseries, and replanting trees, we had awesome schools, businesses, entrepreneurship, homes, and a happy, self-sustaining, economically thriving county. Now, because our economy was going so well, our schools didn't struggle and had the financial ability to provide a pool. This pool was subsidized by a healthy county, school, and people like you. But then something happened. We had our ability to thrive taken from us. As our jobs were taken and our county was left to die, we no longer were able to self-sustain our county. So we became subsidized by the government, with roughly $7 to $9 million at first to make up for destroying our county's stores, homes lost, and businesses falling in disrepair and struggling because families were leaving due to the lack of jobs. Over time, the government subsidies started disappearing and becoming less and less. Our makeup money was drying up and our schools were struggling. The people were gone and those left financially strapped. And our county was laying off workers due to financial problems. So in 2011, the county backed out of the subsidies. Our schools were and still are in pretty bad shape and need levies, which passed starting in 2013 and ending in 2020. There was a clause that $40,000 of the school levy money was allocated to the pool, and in 2017, the city of Stevenson started to subsidize the pool with ranging amounts every year. Now, with the levy ending in 2020 and the loss of $40,000 on the horizon, a group of concerned citizens had gathered together to create the Stevenson Pool Association. They tried everything to earn money to keep the pool open, from fundraising to selling it with a $1 lease, pool parties, and public awareness. But none of these things worked. With a last-ditch idea, they proposed a levy to the school board strictly for the pool, and with approval, they started the process. They went to North Bonneville, who, with a unanimous no, was left off of the junior taxing district. Then they went to the city of Stevenson and received a unanimous yes. Last was the county commissioners, who ultimately said yes after being told to come back with more information. Unknowingly, they found out that instead of going straight to the ballot, their junior taxing district had to first go to the Boundary Review Board to make sure the boundaries didn't cut anyone off and other requirements. This board cannot determine if there will be a metro district or not. Its sole job is to determine boundary lines. Let's talk about the resolution. It states that the county acknowledges the need for recreational, health, and educational benefits for all residents within Skamania County, and that the current pool, although in good physical condition, is not independently financially sustainable. The statement simply acknowledges that the pool can only stay open with subsidies coming from somewhere, and they have determined that the county recognizes that through the formation of said district, the finances needed to operate the pool could be realized through property tax collection and user fees. That means a levy, asking 14 cents per 1,000 of assessed property value. It was also written in that the levy was not to exceed 19 cents per 1,000, and that if the Metro Parks Board wanted to allocate any of this levy money to anything other than the pool, it would have to go to a vote of the people first. And the final part was described to me by our county assessor to be understood that in November, there will be on the ballot a Proposition Number 1 that will include voting on the formation of the Metro Park District, aka the levy, and You will also find members from the community at large that you can vote on for the Metro Park Board as commissioners. It is suggested that the commissioners sign a resolution stating that they will forego any money gained by the position and will therefore be an unpaid elected official. All of this being said, I urge you to not quarrel amongst yourselves. The people wanting to save the pool are doing it out of a desire to keep it open. And the people struggling to simply pay for life are not wishing to have more burden upon their pockets and another entity to regulate their property. Let us band together instead as a county and put the blame where it lies, which is on the politicians and the organizations who place an ideology over the lives of hardworking citizens. We must fight together to get our county back away from being subsidized and welfarized and become a self-sustaining, proud community that we once were. Thank you for listening.